Hello everyone, this is Tom from Dirk Witte Guitars in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today we are taking a look at this really cool Gibson J-160E from the year 1969 in its original cherry sunburst finish. A super iconic model from the folks at Gibson that has been in production since the 1950s, played by a little band that you may or may not know called the Beatles, an earlier version of this from like the 1960s. And yeah, this is kind of a later version from that one, kind of with a newer or for that time a newer design with the square shoulders as opposed to the slope shoulders that is a little bit more well known and a little bit more iconic. But still, this is the very same type of guitar with the same type of specs, and it is probably equally as cool. So let's get into it. The most noticeable spec on this model is this thing right here. This is actually a P90 pickup installed underneath this top. This is the exact style of pickup that you would also find in the Gibson Les Paul Deluxes from the time, from the same era. But we don't have the casing obviously on the front, so it looks a little bit thinner and a little bit different, but still this is just a P90 installed underneath this top, which you can also definitely feel because you can definitely tell that there is a block in here that is a little bit more heavy as opposed to as compared to the rest of the guitar. And yeah, we also just got a volume control here on the front as well as a tone control, and then your input jack over here, which used to be over here, but a previous owner decided to install it over here because, as you can probably already also tell, this is by no means mint. It is incredibly vibey and it definitely shows some honest wear and tear, but that is just mojo right there. It is in nice playing order. It just still sounds and plays as good as ever. No any serious repairs or cracks or anything like that, so that is very nice to see. But yeah, again, by no means mint, but not that that really matters. That really makes this one only the more cool, if you ask me. So yeah, let's get into the further specs of this model. The body construction is actually all laminated type of construction, which is kind of odd, or that maybe sound kind of odd, but this model was really meant to be played through an amp because of the P90 pickup. And also the reason for that being was that the P90 again is quite heavy. So if this would be a normal top, which would be like solid top, then that top would definitely sink. Because of the weight of the P90. So in order to prevent that, they decided to give this entire model just a laminated wood construction. Not just the top, but also the back and the sides. We also got ladder bracing underneath this top, so definitely giving this model a very unique sound, as well as plugged in, as well as acoustic, as you will hear in a couple of minutes. Like I just said, volume and tone control also here on the front. We also got kind of this weird shaped pickguard. It's kind of like a half moon, also kind of unique to this year of this model. It's really a kind of shape of its own. Looks really interesting and very unique. We also got the rosewood bridge, which is original, along with a rosewood saddle, which you can also adjust using these two little screws. Laminated mahogany back and sides. Back is bound as well as the top with multi-ply binding. Back is single ply. Then we got the original mahogany neck, with also the introduction of the volute here on the back of the neck, which they introduced in 1969. No crack, so that is very nice to see because a lot of models from this era by now have had some sort of repair on the neck or on the headstock, but this one is fully intact, so that is very nice to see. We also got non-original tuners. These are definitely newer, probably pretty new actually. because these are very shiny, but these are Gibson deluxe tuners, and they just work really well. And then we got the cool J-160E truss rod, which is original, and then the cool yellowed over headstock with the logo in mother of pearl as well as the crown. And then the nut is also non-original, but then we got the original frets on the fingerboard, the rosewood fingerboard, because we can also tell by the fret nibs that this is definitely, these are original frets, and then the trapezoid inlays. It also comes with a hard shell case, and yeah, just all in all, this is a really cool model, very unique. It just plays really well, and it just sounds totally unique and totally cool. So yeah, let's get to that part. But first, if you are interested in this 1969 Gibson J-160E, be sure to head over to the links in the description. One of those links will take you to the listing of this guitar on a website, as well as a link that will take you to the listing of this guitar on a refurb shop if you happen to be an international buyer. If you enjoyed this demo, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool acoustic electrics like this, or cool normal electrics, normal acoustics, so to speak, and even bass guitars, amplifiers, even all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to like us and follow us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook. Links are also in the description. With all that being said, let's hear what this 1969 Gibson J-160E sounds like. Going to be playing it acoustically first, and also going to be plugging it into the Fender 1966 Super Reverb, which sounds a little bit weird to say for a model that looks like this, but that is what they did back in the day, and that is what these were made for. So yeah, I'm just also going to be doing that. I'm going to be playing it through the 1966 Fender Super Reverb. So yeah, let's get to that part and take this J-160E from the year 1969 for a spin.